Hello everyone, and welcome. If you're looking to transform your personality, but feel stuck, you're in the right place. So many people struggle to get ahead in life simply because they don't know how to truly improve themselves from the inside out. Today, we're going to change that. There's one thing that can change your entire life: your personality. It's not just how you look or how you speak. It's about who you are when no one is watching. It's how you carry yourself in tough times, how you treat others, and most importantly, how you treat yourself. Personality isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, shape, and refine every single day. But here's the truth: most people never actively work on their personality. They think they're stuck. They say, "This is just how I am," as if change is impossible. Let me tell you, you are not a tree. You're not meant to stay rooted in one place with the same mindset and the same habits. You are a human being, full of potential, with endless opportunities to grow and evolve. Imagine looking in a mirror, but not truly seeing the person staring back. You see a face, but do you understand the person behind it? Most people go through life without ever truly knowing themselves. They follow routines, listen to what others say, and accept a version of themselves that society created. But you can never improve your personality until you first understand yourself. The first step to real, lasting change is self-awareness. Ask yourself, who am I? Not your name, not your job, not the roles you play. Who are you when you're all alone? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What makes you truly happy? What triggers your anger? Most people can't answer these questions because they never take the time to just sit with themselves and reflect. Without self-awareness, you can't control your actions, your reactions, or your destiny. Think about someone who loses their temper quickly. They might say, "That's just who I am." But is it really? Or is it a habit they never questioned? If they took a moment to analyze their behavior, they might realize their anger stems from insecurity or past experiences. Once they understand that, they can start to change it. That's the power of self-awareness. This applies to every part of your personality. If you feel shy, ask yourself why. Are you truly a shy person, or are you just afraid of being judged? If you lack confidence, is it because you're incapable, or because you've been told you're not good enough? When you start questioning yourself, you begin to uncover the real you, hidden beneath layers of fear and conditioning. One of the best ways to develop self-awareness is to spend time alone. In today's world, we're always distracted, scrolling through social media, filling every quiet moment with noise. But true self-discovery happens in silence. Disconnect from the world for a little while each day and connect with yourself. Write your thoughts in a journal. Go for a walk alone. You'll start noticing patterns in your thinking and behavior. Another powerful tool is feedback. Ask people you trust to be honest about your strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes others can see us more clearly than we see ourselves. If someone tells you that you tend to be negative, don't get defensive. Ask yourself, is there truth in their words? Use that feedback as a mirror. Your mistakes also teach you about yourself. Instead of blaming others, take responsibility. Ask, what was my role in this? What could I have done better? Self-awareness isn't about criticizing yourself. It's about understanding yourself so you can improve. It's about knowing your strengths and using them, and seeing your weaknesses not as dead ends, but as areas for growth. When you are self-aware, you are in control. You become the driver of your own journey. Most people live their lives reacting to situations instead of acting with purpose. But if you want to improve your personality, you must develop a positive mindset. The way you think shapes the way you live. Your thoughts create your reality. If you fill your mind with negativity, you'll attract problems and disappointments. But if you train your mind to see possibilities and focus on the good, your life will change. Think about it. Two people can face the same difficult situation. One comes out stronger, while the other gives up. The difference? Their mindset. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means seeing every challenge as an opportunity to grow. It means focusing on what you can control. Imagine you fail at something. A person with a negative mindset says, "I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed." But a person with a positive mindset says, "This was a lesson. What can I learn from it? How can I improve?" And they keep going. That's the power of your thoughts. So, how do you build this mindset? First, become aware of your thoughts. So many of us think negative things like, "I can't do this," or "What if I fail?" without even realizing it. Each time you think like this, you weaken yourself. Catch those thoughts. Instead of "I can't," say "I will figure this out." Instead of "What if I fail?" ask "What if I succeed?" Surround yourself with positive influences. If you spend time with people who constantly complain and blame others, their negativity will rub off on you. But if you're around people who are hopeful and encouraging, you'll absorb their energy. Choose your company wisely. How you start your day is also crucial. If you wake up and immediately check negative news or social media, your whole day will feel stressful. Instead, start your day with gratitude. Remind yourself of your goals. Every morning, take a few minutes and say, "Today is a new day. I am strong. I am capable. I will focus on what I can control." Life will always have its difficulties, but you decide how you respond. A positive mindset doesn't make life perfect, but it makes you stronger, more confident, and more at peace. Now, let's talk about communication. The way you communicate shapes how people see you. A strong personality is built on effective communication. If you want to improve yourself, you must learn to communicate with confidence and clarity. So many people struggle with this. They either stay silent, afraid of saying the wrong thing, or they talk too much without making a real impact. But communication is a skill you can master. The first step is to become a good listener. Most people think communication is all about speaking, but listening is just as important. When you listen carefully, you understand people better, and they respect you more. Don't be that person who's just waiting for their turn to talk. Listen with genuine interest. Your responses will become more meaningful, and people will value your words. Next, speak with confidence. This doesn't mean being loud or dominating. It means believing in what you say. People respect certainty. If you hesitate or use weak words like "maybe" or "I think," you sound unsure. Use strong phrases like "I believe" or "I am sure." Your body language is also huge. Stand straight, maintain eye contact, and use natural hand gestures. Avoid crossing your arms or looking down. How you present yourself non-verbally speaks volumes. Learn the art of silence. Not every situation needs words. Sometimes, silence is more powerful. If you react immediately, you might say things you regret. Pause and think before you respond. Smart people observe, analyze, and then speak in a way that adds value. Emotional control is key. A strong personality is built on emotional intelligence. Learn to stay calm, even in tough discussions. If someone criticizes you, take a breath, understand their point, and then respond calmly. When you speak with calmness, you hold the power in any conversation. Finally, to improve your communication, expand your knowledge. People who read, learn, and stay curious have more interesting things to talk about. You'll contribute to discussions with confidence instead of feeling left out. Read books, watch educational content, and stay curious. The more you know, the better you can communicate. Practice makes perfect. No one is born a great communicator. The people you admire, the ones who speak well and influence others, have practiced for years. Start small. Speak up in meetings. Share your thoughts and discussions. Don't be afraid to express yourself. The more you practice, the better you get. A strong personality is built on strong communication. When you learn to listen, express yourself with confidence, and speak with clarity, people will respect you more. And most importantly, you will respect yourself. Your mindset determines your personality. The way you think about yourself and the world around you shapes your actions, your confidence, and how others perceive you. If you always focus on the negatives, you will find excuses, feel stuck, and never reach your full potential. But if you train your mind to think positively, you will see opportunities, overcome challenges, and continue to grow. Many people allow negativity to control them. They compare themselves with others, think about past mistakes, and feel like they aren't good enough. They listen to people who doubt them and start doubting themselves, too. But the truth is, your mind is powerful. Whatever you feed it, it believes. If you keep telling yourself, "I can't do this," your mind will accept it as the truth. But if you say, "I will find a way," your mind will start looking for solutions. A strong personality begins with a strong mindset. Imagine two people facing the same challenge. One says, "This is too hard. I will never succeed." The other says, "This is difficult, but I will learn and improve." Who do you think will go further? It's always the person who believes in growth. To build a strong personality, you must learn to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. This doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems. For example, instead of saying, "I am not good at this," say, "I am learning and I will get better." When you change your thoughts, your actions also change. Another important part of a strong mindset is how you handle failure. Many people give up after failing once. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is a step towards it. Every successful person has failed many times. The difference is, they didn't let it stop them. They learned from it and kept going. Think about a baby learning to walk. When they fall, do they give up? No, they get up and try again. As we grow, we start fearing failure because of judgment and our own doubts. To build a strong personality, you must remove this fear. Every mistake teaches you something. Every setback makes you stronger. Your actions define who you are. It's not what you say, but what you do consistently that builds your personality. Many people dream of success, but very few take the right steps to achieve it. If you want to improve your personality, you must focus on your daily habits. Small, consistent actions shape your character. One of the most important habits is discipline. A person who is disciplined earns respect. Whether it's waking up early, staying consistent with goals, or keeping promises, discipline makes you reliable and trustworthy. Many people struggle with discipline because they look for motivation, but motivation is temporary. The real key is building habits that you follow even when you don't feel motivated. Another habit that improves personality is learning. The more you learn, the more confident you become. Learning never stops. The world is changing every day, and those who keep learning stay ahead. Equally important is self-reflection. Many people repeat the same mistakes and wonder why their life doesn't improve. But those who take time to reflect on their actions, thoughts, and emotions become wiser. Good habits also include how you treat others. A strong personality is also about kindness, respect, and empathy. People remember how you make them feel. The strongest people are not those who dominate others, but those who uplift and inspire them. Your company shapes your personality more than you realize. The people you surround yourself with influence your thoughts and actions. If you're around people who complain, you will find yourself complaining too. If you're surrounded by negative people, they will drain your energy and fill your mind with doubts. But if you're with people who are ambitious and positive, you will automatically develop those qualities. It is better to have a small circle of people who push you forward than a large group that holds you back. It is also important to surround yourself with people who challenge you. Growth happens when you step out of your comfort zone. What if you can't change your environment immediately? Then you must be careful about the content you consume. Your company is also the videos you watch and the books you read. Fill your mind with positive and productive content. You also need the confidence to walk away from toxic people. Being alone is better than being in bad company. One of the best ways to attract the right company is to become the kind of person you want to be around. As you improve, you will naturally start meeting people who match your energy. Improving your personality is not just about changing yourself, it's about changing the environment that influences you. Have you ever told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow"? Or maybe, "I'll do it when I feel motivated"? We've all been there, waiting for that magical spark of inspiration to kick us into gear. But here's a hard truth. If you wait for motivation to show up, you'll be waiting a very long time. Motivation is like a fair weather friend. It shows up when things are easy and exciting, but it disappears the moment things get tough or boring. Relying on it is the fastest way to stay stuck. So, what's the secret to real, lasting change? It's not a sexy, exciting word. It's discipline. Discipline is the engine that drives you forward when motivation has run out of gas. It's the commitment to do what you said you would do, long after the mood you said it in has left. It's about showing up for yourself, day in and day out, especially on the days you don't feel like it. Think about it. Anyone can go to the gym when they're feeling energetic. Anyone can work on their project when they're feeling inspired. But the people who achieve extraordinary things are the ones who go to the gym when they're retired and work on their project when they're bored. That's discipline. It's a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. When you build this unwavering mindset, you don't just change your habits, you transform your entire personality. One of the most powerful habits you can build to forge this discipline is reading. Think about the most successful, influential people you know. What do they all have in common? They are lifelong learners. They understand that their growth is directly tied to the knowledge they consume. Books, articles, podcasts, these are not just pastimes. They are tools for personal evolution. When you read, you're essentially having a conversation with some of the greatest minds in history. You gain access to decades of their experience, their failures, and their wisdom, all condensed into a few hundred pages. This constant learning does something profound to your personality. You start to see the world with more clarity and nuance. You become more confident in conversations because you have a deeper well of knowledge to draw from. You're not just repeating opinions you heard. You're forming your own, based on a wide range of information. Your decision-making improves because you can analyze situations from multiple perspectives. A well-read person has a certain depth, a richness to their character. They are more interesting, more thoughtful, and better equipped to navigate the complexities of life. So, make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Even 15 or 20 minutes of reading can compound into a massive advantage over time. Now, let's talk about the foundation of everything, your physical health. You can have all the knowledge and discipline in the world, but if your body is failing you, your mind will follow. A weak body inevitably leads to a weak mind. If you're constantly feeling sluggish, tired, and low on energy, how can you possibly expect to build a strong, commanding personality? You can't. Your physical state is directly linked to your mental and emotional state. This isn't about looking like a fitness model. It's about feeling strong, capable, and alive. Prioritize exercise. It doesn't have to be hours in the gym. It could be a brisk walk, a home workout, or a sport you enjoy. The goal is to move your body consistently. This floods your brain with endorphins, reduces stress, and boosts your energy levels. Fuel your body with good food. You wouldn't put cheap, low-grade fuel in a high-performance car, so why do it to yourself? And finally, protect your sleep. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity for recovery, memory consolidation, and mental clarity. When you feel physically strong and vibrant, you naturally exude confidence. You walk taller, you speak with more authority, and you have the energy to tackle challenges head-on. People are subconsciously drawn to those who take care of themselves. It signals self-respect, discipline, and a commitment to excellence. Another critical habit that separates strong personalities from weak ones is time management. Your time is your most valuable, non-renewable asset. How you spend it is a direct reflection of your priorities and your respect for your own life. Many people drift through their days, wasting countless hours on mindless scrolling, pointless drama, and activities that add zero value to their lives. They procrastinate on important tasks, living in a constant state of low-grade anxiety, always feeling behind. This habit erodes your self-esteem because deep down, you know you're not living up to your potential. Strong personalities, on the other hand, are masters of their time. They live with intention. They have clear goals, and they structure their days to move closer to them. This doesn't mean they don't relax or have fun. It means they are deliberate about it. They schedule their work, and they schedule their rest. The key is to be the one in control. Start by creating a simple schedule for your day. Identify your most important tasks, the ones that will actually move the needle, and do them first. Learn to eliminate distractions. Turn off notifications. Set boundaries with people who drain your time and energy. When you start using your time wisely, something amazing happens. You see real, tangible progress in your life. This progress builds momentum and creates a powerful feedback loop of confidence. You prove to yourself that you are a person who gets things done. And that belief transforms how you see yourself and how others see you. Finally, let us talk about a habit that can fundamentally change your inner world and how you project yourself to others. The practice of gratitude. It's so easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what's wrong. We complain about our jobs, our finances, the weather, the traffic. Our minds are naturally wired to spot problems and threats. But living in a constant state of complaint makes you a deeply negative and unappealing person. It drains your own energy and the energy of everyone around you. Gratitude is the antidote. It's the conscious act of shifting your focus from what's missing to what you have. It's about appreciating the small things, the warmth of the sun, a good cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, the simple fact that you are alive and breathing. When you start your day by thinking of 3 things you're grateful for, you prime your brain for positivity. This isn't just feel-good fluff. It changes your brain chemistry. It reduces stress hormones and increases feelings of happiness and well-being. A grateful person is a magnet for positivity. People are naturally drawn to those who have an uplifting spirit and a positive outlook on life. A strong personality isn't just about ambition and confidence. It's also about warmth, kindness, and the ability to lift others up. Gratitude is the foundation of that warmth. Your personality is not a fixed trait you were born with. It is a dynamic creation that you are responsible for building, brick by brick, through your daily actions and habits. It's your personal masterpiece. If you want to become a stronger, more confident, and more inspiring version of yourself, you need to become an architect of your habits. Take an honest look at your daily routines. Identify the habits that are holding you back, the procrastination, the negativity, the neglect of your health. And then, one by one, begin to replace them with habits that push you forward. Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one area: reading, exercise, time management, or gratitude, and focus on building that single habit until it becomes automatic. Be consistent, be disciplined. The journey of self-improvement is a marathon, not a sprint. The results won't appear overnight, but if you stay committed to the process, day after day, you will look back in a year and be astonished by the person you've become. You will build a personality so strong and authentic that it will not only change your own life, but also inspire everyone around you. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe for more content on building your best self. See you in the next one.